Dinner is served. The dinner table at Kyoto Castle is stacked with food. You've got noodles, you've got sushi, you've got...
Teppanyaki.
Well, teppanyaki happened. That was a nice little thing.
Cups full of egg.
Mm-hmm. Only one.
We invent an egg cup.
Yeah.
You went and filled up your glass of water again.
Yep.
So you can now, I mean, if you wanted to cast a spell again.
I'll probably have to. But yeah, continue.
We'll continue.
You have to cast the spell again.
Welcome to the Cackling Jackal. My name is James, and today we're going to be playing Legend of the Five Rings, the role-playing game. This is Conclave of Black Opal. These are our guests. Chad, playing Yuchi Batu. Leith, playing Takashi Toshiro.
Every other time you have started from this end, why change it up now?
I know. I wanted to catch you
Just
off guard.
The dickhead is me, Kyle, playing Yasugi Masao.
And Leon is playing Shasuro or Doji Akira.
Just Akira's fine.
Yes. So, you have just had a fun time talking to people, having a teppanyaki contest.
Yeah.
We're trying to determine what is happening at this wedding between what's his name? Tsume Nodoji Takashi and his to-be wife, Shiba Itsuyo.
His bride-to-be.
Yes. And what do you guys want to do? Dinner's been served. You can move around, talk to different other people if you want.
I was going to join the Lord Tasumi conversation train.
Okay.
Just chat him up a bit.
Where are you? Are you staying with Lord Takashi also?
I don't know. Leave.
At some point, also, while swapping chairs, we should trade the things that we have learned.
Yeah.
Just while we're moving and mingling.
Do you want me here as well as this conversation?
I don't think it could hurt, but if there's someone else you need to talk to, I'm fine to
No,
get
I'll
without
stay.
backup.
This guy seems to like me. I keep plying him with alcohol.
Yeah. Someone should talk to the lion woman, but someone should probably be actually someone who is good at telling lies or is really social. One of the two.
I'm both of those.
I'm neither of those.
Yeah.
I'm both good at lying and quite
Akira.
sociable.
So Matseo's going to spot Akira in the crowd and go like this. Talk to her.
Yes.
Okay.
I just walk past the lion woman as I'm walking behind her.
Completely subtle.
Okay, so one is going after the lion woman.
Yes.
2 and 3 are going to continue talking to Lord
They're going to
Takashi.
tag team the Lord.
Yeah. We're going to double team him.
Amen. Amen.
And Yuchi Batu, what are you doing right now?
I've recast my...
He's going to keep spying on the kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same opportunities as before. No one else can see it.
I made sure I sent it to Strive. But
Okay, sure.
yeah.
Worth it.
What do you want to do in the meantime? Because it doesn't require any concentration to sort of
Yeah.
keep this thing going.
Who's still in the room? Everyone except for the Scorpion.
The Scorpion guy left, so did the captain.
Sorry, I don't mean to pilot your character, but between the breaks, were you saying something about wanting to talk to the bodyguard?
No, I was saying
the-
out of game, I'm suspicious of him because he's wearing armor
Okay.
at the feast.
That is odd.
Yeah.
He's not worried about presentation or looking dodge.
Or something else.
But with
You
anyone
can
like
make a check
Akira,
to try and figure out what's weird about him.
Yeah. What check would that be?
Let's go... Culture or government?
also a Kodo for the
Both
woman.
the same.
Was that Tasumi gave that name? Or was it she was wearing...
I think it was she was wearing a crest.
Kodo. Do we know? And we don't know the name of Kodo.
Kodo's one of the big families in the line.
To find out if they're lying, I have
We
to
also know that she is
use analyze
has
it.
skilled in serving.
Win for
And
analyze
I
to see if
know,
they're
which I
lying
can
or
pass
no.
on to
What
you
am I
at
doing?
least.
Seeing
That
if there's
she's got,
something off about it.
what seems to be the spirit
You can
of
try
a
and figure out what's different
middle-aged
about it.
Demosu daimyo
I'll give you a something to...
That's
following her
come off.
around.
Just trying to figure out which element that is.
Demosu.
Let's have a look. Theorize.
Your eyes fire.
fire is your worst.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be sense. Yeah, it's probably theorize. Because you're trying to figure out what's not there.
What's the TN?
TN2.
47.
Okay, I'm going to use my last void.
Okay.
Well, Itchy Butt is running that. Quick question out of game.
Actually, no, sorry, this is TM1. I haven't even seen what you rolled, but TM1, because it's actually not that difficult to know.
Oh, well, yeah, succeeded.
You succeed? Cool.
Yeah.
So, what were you saying?
Oh, are we filming the experience part?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to say, last episode, Leon's character Akira, contributed towards her ninja,
Yes.
which is to become a sushi master. Mm-hmm. So that whole teppanyaki business helped with that. So got the bonus 3 XP and a bonus 3 glory. So that, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so what you know, what you can sort of deduce, right, is that he's not wearing any clan colours. He's not wearing any clan crests. He's not wearing any personal crests. He's completely unidentifiable if you look at him. He is most likely a Ronin.
Oh. Okay.
So a samurai without a lord.
Yeah.
He's one of 47.
And a samurai
He
can
used to be called Hawkeye.
a samurai can become a ronin if their lord dies.
Not usually.
Not usually?
Usually they would then become indebted to,
Someone else.
yeah, the next person.
Do you see the meme of Thanos clicking and then the sides of Hawkeye's
Yes.
hair disappearing to match his haircut in Endgame?
Yeah. Doesn't mean you have to go talk to him now. I just wanted to give you that information as a side.
And he came with the lady. Like he followed
Yes.
us. Okay.
He seems to definitely be by your side.
Okay. You can move on to someone else. I just think.
Yeah, I just want to know where you're going this scene, or can I come back to you?
Yeah, come back.
Cool.
As Tagashi-san approaches, I turn back to... I'm sorry, I assume we're going with me, not us, but if you
Yeah.
want to go with Leon, that's
No, that's cool. You go.
Marco actually the Leon.
Okay.
So you were going to go talk to the lion lady.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
What were you guys wanting me to say to her? What was that? Just a general question there? Or was there
Yeah,
anything
just
in mind?
find out who the hell she is, what she's doing here, and what her.
Okay, so she's not looking at you as you approach.
Yeah, fair enough.
sneak attack.
Pull out like a city gun. Now, you know what? I'm just going to walk up and politely introduce myself and just ask how she appreciated, how she liked the show, I guess.
It was very interesting.
Thank you.
You put on a very good show. I imagine that will become very popular.
It is something I've been working on for a little while. I like to call it teppanyaki, but it's a working title.
Very popular in Western society.
People will pay
I
a lot of
imagine
money.
that, lands far to the west will enjoy this.
Out past the burning sands.
Yes, way past it.
Do they have gonorrhea?
I'm a
Good old Kyle.
I'm Doji Akira, by the way.
It says, I am Akodo Maeda.
Kodo Maeda.
Akodo,
If- yeah.
A-K-O-D-O.
Maeda.
Yep.
And I'm assuming Leith got all this. Cool. Okay, the conversation continues. I'm like, are you here for the wedding also?
I am indeed.
Do you know the bride or the groom personally, or is this just a...
I am good friends with the crew.
Perfect. I've only met him today, actually. He seems quite a lovely fellow. Do you have do you have much of a history with him? He seems quite generous and very caring.
As a lover?
He is. He's
Are you in your Bolon?
I'm not. I'm in the dude form.
Yeah. She says he is quite brilliant. Yes.
I love her.
Are you actually walking over and saying any of this? No, you're not.
Just imagine.
I love her.
Just walking by.
It's quite an honour to see him. To see him make this choice in life.
To see him
We are all faced with many choices in life. It is the choices we make that lead to where we are today. So, but what do you do? I'm sushi chef for fun, but I'm knight by trade. Not knight. That's a different whole thing.
Oh, different genre.
Samurai by trade, I guess you would call it, or lineage. I think. Are they born as samurai? Do you get the honor? I don't know how this
No,
works.
you're born as a samurai.
Yeah, by
you're born
lineage.
into it's essentially like being a noble.
Yes. I'm actually looking for if she got any noticeable. Well, she's got Lion Clan, doesn't she?
She's got the Akodo crest.
The Kodo crest. And says, "Are you also a samurai?"
She says, yes, I am. I follow under Lord
Vader.
Lord Walder Frey.
Under Lord, and then says a name.
Yeah.
That's what made it.
Insert name here.
Insert
Yeah,
name.
cool.
Right now, imagine
Ah, yes, I've heard of that lord.
Key and Peele had his sweating real hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you... Is samurai your full-time gig?
On the side, they go around disrupting weddings. No.
Us too.
She says, well, yes, I'm kept quite busy.
Fair enough. Yes. So, is it just the wedding that brings you here? Is this a personal matter, or have you actually got...
Well, it is a personal matter. The groom is a good friend of mine, and I would never miss.
Fair enough. It is always good to see some of our best friends committing to these lifelong ceremonies.
Indeed, it is.
Can I...
Do you know the groom? Or the bride?
I've met the groom today.
You haven't actually met the groom yet.
I've seen the groom from a distance. I cooked for him. I've
Throw an
heard
egg at
great
him.
tales of this. In fact, I was travelling with some of my friends and they decided to pass through this. In fact, we were investigating. There was an attack on a shrine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, recently.
Is that why the location got moved?
I unfortunately am not part of the event planning team. I do not know these exact details.
Akira, I'm not an event manager.
One can assume that a murdering of a gaggle of cranes at a shrine.
Cranes?
Yes.
Oh,
Obviously,
wow.
I thought this was common knowledge, but maybe it is not.
No, I've not heard. All I knew was that the location of the wedding had been moved into the valley.
I never said it was into the valley.
Inside. But he,
No, it's been announced that it's been moved. People need to know where they're going.
people need to go where they're going for the
She's the
wedding
one who
tomorrow.
brought up the fact that it was moved originally.
Yeah, well, you know what? Anyway, I was going to say, is that where it's being held? I hadn't heard that.
Well, if you want to make a sentiment check, you can. But
Just on everything she's saying and doing.
Yeah, I would like to just make a bit of a general feel.
okay, how do you want to go about that?
Cool. I'm turning to water then, because water means I can maybe cancel out some strife if I get an opportunity. So 2 for water, 0 for sentiment.
What's the TN?
She is a little guarded. 2.
Yep, well I fail. And I'm going to keep the opportunity to get rid of 2 strife, so I take no strife.
Cool.
But I fail anyway.
Cool. Yeah.
So I just can't tell. I'm like, fair enough. Are you staying in the castle also?
Yes, I am.
I noticed your friend over here, and I gesture to the...
He's right there as well. He's not talking to anyone,
Yeah.
so he's kind of overhearing this conversation.
Cool. And I'm like, Akira. Doji Akira. And
He gives you a head nod.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to go for my hand. I just know that is me nodding.
Yeah. Okay. He says Ito.
Ito.
I think. Hang on.
What a wonderful name.
I should probably double check that before I just go ahead and.
Already did it. Leith has already written it down.
No, it is Ito. ITTO.
No last name, no first, just only my name. Okay. Is the groom a friend of yours also?
No, I am here as Lady Akoto's
Boyfriend?
he'd say Yojimbo,
And that
which means bodyguard.
bodyguard. Fair enough.
Samurai
Do-
bodyguard.
Yes. I see you're still wearing armor. Do you anticipate an issue? Should we be concerned?
No, I'm just more comfortable in these particular.
Fair enough. I do understand that. And do I actually have a quick look? Has he got any weapons on him?
No, they would have been taken.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, look. If you're ever around, I would be more than happy to cook a meal for you at some stage. And the first meal's free. After that, I'll charge you double.
It's just, well, thank you for your generosity.
No worries. No worries. And then with that, I kind of let them go back to doing whatever they're doing.
Cool.
And I
At that point,
Make my
before
punches
you sort of go back to doing your thing, Akoto Maeda, since you started talking to Ito, stands up and holds up a sake cup.
Oh, shit.
cool.
Could I use my opportunity to do the ancestry unearth on the Ito?
Yes.
So I may know one sworn oath that the character's family took in the past, or whether or not they have bent or broken it. And since he's a Ronin,
Yeah, it's weird. In the past,
Can you do that with only one name?
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I'm going to rule that you can't since you don't know his family. Right? You don't know his family name. Does that make sense?
yeah,
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is unearths ancestry. I imagine it's tapping
Yeah.
into your knowledge and the knowledge, or using the spirits to tap into the knowledge.
Because it's not an invocation, it's a shuji.
okay.
If it was if it's an invocation, that's something mystical. Right.
Not to side DM you, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that I agree with that.
Okay. So scratch that.
Yeah.
I'll get roll construct then.
Cool. She stands up, holds up her sake cup, and says,
Who's in this? Sorry, you said.
"The woman."
Oh, the one I'm talking to.
Akoto.
Yep. Akoto Maeda.
Yep.
Tsume Takashi and his bright future.
I got
Tsume Takashi and his bright future.
Cool.
Okay.
Everyone sort of feels a bit weird about it.
I want to clock the Lord as she stands up and says this.
Cool. He doesn't toast himself because that would be weird.
No, but what's his reaction? Is he
His reaction is kind of.
okay?
What's the bride doing?
He's definitely gotten used to the fact that she's here.
Right,
So-
isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, the bride's here.
Yeah.
Does Shiva have any reaction to the lion
Make a
woman?
sentiment roll for me. God, sentiment is strong today.
Yeah.
And none of us have it.
I have sentiment.
You should be doing all of these.
You
So
just ask
if
it.
they're suppressing their emotions, will be void.
Yes.
So yeah, go for that.
Ching. All right. Tien.
2. No.
Final void point.
Cool.
So 3 successes, 2 strike.
3 successes. Just right.
Cool. You can see that she is definitely trying to sort of keep her cool, but also the appearance of this woman.
Ooh,
She's
so she
noticed.
knows about this woman.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
she's
why
also
I'm checking
noticing.
her
She's
out.
also noticing how Takashi's reacting.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's not exactly comfortable.
Don't worry, my lady. It's just the sake.
Wait, is this the problem?
Welcome to the theory club. So yeah, she recognizes.
I think they decided
What
that
did Jay
as soon as she walked in.
He said, "Is this the love?"
Oh, really? Wow.
So she she looked uncomfortable when Akoto arrived and is like equally.
You didn't look when
notice
she
then,
arrived.
but she's
now
eyeing her up and
yeah. So they're like, what's going on?
to her.
I turn to as she does this. I turn to Sumi and say, "Wow, that lady that woman seems particularly invested in your good health and good fortune. You're lucky to have such supporters."
He goes to respond, and then at that moment you get a tap on the shoulder.
Who is it?
Oh, actually, you don't get a tap on the shoulder. That'd be rude. But you get like a yeah.
Too big.
Look around, and you see Doji Kuzunobu.
Who's that?
The husband of Doju Hataru, who's been talking about fashion with Ide this whole night.
Okay.
Basically, just another noble of the Doji family.
Samurai?
Aren't noble above samurai?
Cool.
Some noble
Samurai kind of are.
Are they?
Yeah,
is
but like-
this person samurai?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
That's one of the
Kuzunobu says, I was speaking with Lord Takashi here over dinner, and he said that I should challenge you.
Challenge me?
Yes. To a poetry contest.
You. Okay, sure.
I imagine Matseo kind of like goes. I think you're almost imagining that maybe they were going to approach you with a combat,
Yeah.
like with a
Especially since
duel,
I'm crab
and you're
clan.
like, oh, and then they're like poetry, and like, which one's worse?
You sure we can't do combat?
He says, "Do you accept?"
Of course he does. He's a magnificent samurai. He would never turn down such a
Matseo will remember this. We're lucky Matseo doesn't know about that rumor you spread 6 episodes ago.
Okay, so
What was the rumor again?
That, what was it, making fun of a crab clan will give you bring fortune?
mocking a crab clan girth. Crab clansman's girth will bring you great fortune. And with the ability to breathe underwater, I think it was. Yeah.
okay, so I'm not going to make you roll that. I think that's
So you're
just a
gonna make me
narrative
come
thing
up
that
with-
happens. No. Oh, unless you want to.
Yeah, of course he does.
Do it.
Yeah.
Whereas is
The
Three-
subject of our poem shall be the fair lady, indicating to not the lion, the bride.
That's
That would be a bit.
that's Ross saying Rachel at his wedding to Emily
Yeah.
right there. That's
Okay, interesting.
Will you begin?
No, please. You challenged me.
Oh god, it doesn't go further than this.
while this is happening, can I just lean over to Sume and say, you have an interest in poetry, do you? You were discussing with Matseo.
Hang on.
I said this to Tsumi.
To Takashi,
Takashi.
the Lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying it. Saying what?
You have an interest in poetry, do you?
He says.
Because he's saying Takashi. So
Yes, so it's somewhat of a small interest.
it is an interesting.
I asked
one.
for our friend's opinion on a piece of poetry I was writing earlier.
You write poetry.
Yes! He's definitely getting caught in his own little lie.
Oh, it's about to get worse for you.
What style of poem do you write? Epic
Freeform.
adventure. I meant more content. I'm not a aficionado myself.
About love and beautiful things
An excellent topic. Yes.
and
friends.
father. Okay, he says the poem. Okay, let's do this.
You're on.
Like Eminem, let's go.
Okay.
He is going to say. Hang on, what's her name? Okay.
That's what he's going to say. What's her name? Sheba's just getting angrier and angrier.
Everyone disliked that.
With grace of a bird and fire in her heart. With this line for line, buddy.
Oh wait, are we trying to complete the same bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your line, sorry?
With the grace of a bird and fire in her heart.
Skin the softest silk, eyes the deepest blue.
Oh, I thought you were going to rhyme. Okay.
Well, that would be unfair. He's got to rhyme
I know.
every time. Freeform poetry. I like to sing it.
Sorry, you said.
Skin the softest silk, eyes of the deepest blue.
Her eyes are green.
You lose.
You're sweating.
Just dark souls, you died.
Shit. Would you like to
Actually,
go?
no, sorry, before I do that line,
Okay.
what colour of eyes is his bride's to be?
Blue?
Okay, and what colour eyes is the lion?
Blue.
If I get a success or an explosive success, they're going to be blue.
Okay.
Anything else, they're green. They're blue.
Okay, cool.
So he sticks.
So do you say that line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before her, the strongest crab blushes.
For her ferocity. Yeah, for her ferocity and her passion. Roars throughout the land.
Whoa!
I'm watching Shiba.
I don't know.
She's
Already cottoned on to what he's doing.
And this.
At this point, Matseo shows up, this young dickhead, and just tried to upstart him and says, "For on the morrow to be wed, a blushing bride, a happy wife, and a husband, deep in his drink." And I turn to look at me.
Thank you for saving me from that. I didn't know where to go.
I turn to
Everyone
Tatsumi and
gives a polite applause.
Yeah, okay.
That's nice. I wonder how everyone reacts to that. I think you've got a polite applause. Takashi's a little taken aback because he was expecting you to burn.
Honor him.
Yeah, he was expecting, from the advice you gave him earlier, he wasn't expecting you to do well.
Oh,
Right.
you should have seen my original plan. My plan was to repeat his poem. And then you started with this back and forth
I
and
like
and
back
shit.
and forth. If only I was better at poetry. Cool. Everyone gives a polite applause. What are you saying to Takashi while this is going on? Sort of. And do you have anything to say to Kuzu Thingo? Kuzunobu.
Yeah.
You,
Got so many names floating around in my head.
would he be of a higher station than I?
Unsure, but maybe.
As
As a crane, he probably does demand a bit more respect than those at Eagle Station would give him.
You do have to work on your poetry, my friend.
He says, I was taken aback. You took that poem in a bit of a different direction than what I expected.
That's what we do on the wall. We have to adapt and make sure that we are doing the best that we can at all times. Perhaps you and I should talk about this. Do you know much about our wall? The wall that allows you northerners to enjoy the lifestyle that you have.
He says, no, I do not.
Oh.
I am told that some of the strongest warriors stand atop it.
And lots of the strongest warriors die beneath it. So we could always use your aid. Something to consider, my friend.
Says, okay. And he gives you this guy, he pulls a handkerchief out of somewhere with
Wow!
Don't do that. From within his robes, he pulls out a handkerchief that has his little seal embroidered in it and said, should you want to discuss this further, come and see me at my estate in the... And he gives you a town name, which I'll give you later.
Cool.
Sound like a Trump speech, to be honest.
Actually, I think it's going to be in the same city that Leon's sushi shop set up in.
Cool. Awesome.
I don't know what it's called.
Near the esteemed palaces of the Queen.
Excellent. I will make sure I do that.
Cool.
And please, work on your poetry.
It says, very well, very well.
And with regards to Takashi, once I realise how deep in his cups Tsime is and spot the reaction the bride is giving, I'm going to just kind of pat him on the shoulder and slink off and head over in her direction.
To the bride. Cool. Okay, well, what do you want to do there?
I'll kind of just rock up next to her and as the poetry comes to an end, polite clapping, and just, oh, to be the subject of such wonderful poetry, eh?
She says, it was unexpected, but two poets.
At war in an attempt to compliment you. It's
Yes, it was.
every bride should have such a thing.
I am very honoured to have it.
Can I hear the teeth grinding?
She's doing a really good, Cersei Lannister at that point. She's going to have me killed tonight.
She says, and who may you be?
Apologies. I am Takashi Toshiro of the Dragon Clan.
Welcome.
traveling through, investigating a number of strange things.
Oh, so you don't know my almost husband then?
No, I'm haven't come this far south in quite some time.
Ah, I see.
But I find myself local during such wonderful festivities.
So, are you here about the incident this morning?
We are certainly looking into it, yes. I feel this may be part of a larger problem, but it may also be localized. We wish to find
What
some
kind
answers.
of larger problems?
The spirits have whispered of grander issues. Which, well, by my taking company with a crab clansman, you might guess what kind of issues those would be.
Ah, I see.
Hopefully this is not a problem that you have here. It's merely
Did-
some small peasantry.
Did you investigate the destruction?
We've looked into the shrine. Yes. No conclusive results yet, but we have some questions.
I meant the shrines at Nagasaki.
We did not so much look into those as
The inside.
were in them when it happened.
Oh,
Yes.
is it good news from that direction? I have family in the city.
What do you think?
You point out Akira's face.
Oh yeah.
Which, from memory, it was mostly survivor. Like, there were fairly
Oh yeah.
minimal.
I mean, obviously people died.
Yeah.
Um,
Some of those amongst the shrine, unfortunately, did not make it out. But on the whole, the damage is mitigated.
2 holes, I believe.
They are rebuilding the shrines. But
Jokes back.
as to the populace, I believe they are safe enough.
You are better than I.
at this point, Ide Terao.
Who?
Ide
Trader.
Terao.
Oh,
The unicorn?
Oh, cool.
The
Thank
unicorn
you.
trader. Trader.
Trader.
Traitor.
Trader.
Demigod of rebellion.
He offers to perform.
She's Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hence the
Family.
burn,
life.
fire, and the poker. Anyway. I did some subtle
Some Phoenix
stuff
imagery.
there.
And that's why roars across the land could be, but
Yeah.
it's very clearly
I mean, the fire roars, right?
Yeah.
You know.
If anyone
Play on
asks
words.
him, that's what he's
And I
gonna
also
say.
Yeah.
said passion and passion. Yeah.
So he goes to perform, and he taps you on the shoulder. Well, doesn't tap you on the shoulder. Yeah, that would be rude.
He does the feudal
But he-
Japanese equivalent of polite.
Approaches you.
Being from Unicorn, I don't think he.
That's true. The unicorn clan are a bit more in.
He just walks up and throws his armor on your shoulders.
Yes. He may say, "Shall we perform a song from our lands?"
I imagine
This feels riddled with undertones.
this guy looks kind of like Jason Momoa, so I'm happy.
I'm into this.
I don't imagine him looking like that.
I didn't.
I
but
gave you
now
a brief
I'm happy to
description of what he
imagine
actually
anyone
looks
is
like.
Jason Momoa, yeah.
I imagine all unicorns except for Ichibat is Jason
He's the
Momoa.
ugly brother.
Like, same Khal Drogo kind
Yeah.
of style. Yeah.
That is culture.
Yeah, no, I know. But yeah, I thought I wasn't sure which bit you meant, like Aquaman style.
What's your vigilance? Out of curiosity.
It's on your combat page.
3. Cool. So he's clean shaven, with long black hair tied into a high bun with an embroidered purple and gold ribbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Khal Drogo.
He has a tendency toward being boisterous
Yeah.
and can perform another blah blah blah.
Wants to
I'm
have a
leaning
child
more-
that's a stallion that mounts the world.
See, I'm leaning more towards Jason Momoa in Stargate.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I see that.
He's wearing
Yeah.
fur gloves as well. Got a couple of other furs on his body, but not too much. So perform a song from our lands.
What? Does he look native unicorn or mixed?
Native, like he seems very Rokugan-y.
Okay.
Because you're a gaiju, aren't you?
Gaijin.
Gaiju.
Not a gaiju.
Or a kaiju.
Yeah. Although kaiju would be
Kaiju's not bad.
Yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to decline on that. I'm not much for song.
Are you sure? Of course, you must know the Travellers, huh? It's a travelling song.
The wheels on the bus go.
No, come on. Just a few stanzas.
Do I know the traveling song?
Yes.
I do.
Is this
very
happening near
difficult.
us? Near me?
Not too far.
Can any of us get a read on this guy? Who's bothering our buddy?
He sees.
Is there like a weird intensity
around
as he says,
for
"Come
entertainment.
join me for song"?
When
I think he just wants to have a sing with his.
He's
When
just like another
with his
unicorn.
Yeah.
Matseo hears this, he says, perhaps we can all get involved.
Do you know?
Start us off.
Do you know the travelling song of the unicorn?
Start us off, and I'm sure we can pick it up very shortly.
Only a few stanzas.
My lord, do you like the travelling song?
He sort of.
Oh,
Yeah, he's sloshed.
Is he
says,
conscious?
Go ahead and sing. Yeah, he's conscious.
Because it's not a result.
I'm not helping you, says the die.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother playing this out.
Somebody once.
No. So he starts in an odd place of the song. That's what you first notice, and you join in. But you notice as he sort of says these few stanzas, he seems to have chosen a part of the song designed to complement the couple, but also take slight jabs at the Lion Clan members.
Oh, shit.
At the Lion Clan members?
Yeah.
How long until I notice this? Because
You sort of notice it as you're singing it,
It's like, oh, this can be taken the wrong
right?
way.
Because you're busy trying to catch up, figure out where he's in the song.
okay. So I'll wait till. Are you joining?
Matseo will join in.
Yeah, I'll join in too. I'm just going to pretend to listen to the words. You start picking up where it's going.
But as it's going, Matseo wants to slide his way in and out of the group as he's singing and trying to encourage more people to sing.
Okay.
But he's going to make his way over to the lion woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tagashi's not joining the singing. He's sticking with Sheba and just listening to the song and seeing what her reactions are.
Yep.
And also kind of watching her if she's watching the lion woman.
Does anyone notice that the song is sort of taking jabs?
If you look over at the Lion Clan, they don't seem to be reacting.
The Red Wedding and the Reigns of Castamere started playing. God damn it.
Or it's any wedding and a song about
I will
infidelity.
continue singing and I will take one strike.
Awesome. Did you get any opportunity there?
No, just I rolled one, and to see if it's a success, I was going to keep going.
First thing you know about Idexrai, he's dancing while he sings. He's an exceptional singer and dancer. And
You can tell he's a great dancer by how he sings.
Yep. Because he's singing and dancing. I just said that.
Yes, did just literally say that.
You also notice that maybe it's just because he's a native unicorn as opposed to a foreigner.
Or a foreigner.
Yeah.
Yep.
But his accent seems a little off.
They're all scorpions. They're all in disguise.
Can I-
Everyone is someone else.
Make a check to see how it's off. Like,
Yeah.
At the bit where it's like poking at the Lion Clan, I might lean over to Sheba and just kind of make note of, I hope the guest, the new guest doesn't take this the wrong way.
so
Kind of use that as a lead
Okay.
into, do you know the young woman, the lion?
She sort of her voice narrows.
Yeah.
I guess that works. Yeah. She sort of says, "No, I do not."
Huh. She seems to be some sort of friend of your husband to be,
Seems so.
but you haven't had the pleasure of meeting her before.
No, I have not.
would this be an analyzed sentiment? Because not so much looking for a lie, but wondering why his accent's different.
Maybe culture.
And can I check Sheba on that? I don't know who that woman is.
She seems to be telling the truth. I'm just.
So is it analyzed still?
Yeah.
Okay.
So so she doesn't
Yeah.
actually know the line woman, but just off of her husband's reaction.
Maybe
Depending on how many successes you get,
maybe
maybe something.
she
So it's less of a
knows
10, more of a scale.
that he
another woman.
One success.
She's putting two and two together.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
Could
so
still mean
it's
that the line is not
the accent that he sings the song with.
She's just assuming it.
So far, like when he's talking, his accent has sounded unicorn. When he's singing, though, it didn't sound unicorn. It sounds maybe from somewhere else in Rokugan. Whether that's because he just learnt the song some way different or whatever, I don't know.
Do any of us recognise while he's singing where that accent may come from in Rokugan?
It doesn't seem like... It's less of the fact that, hey, it's a specific accent, and more it's not
It's not
an
unicorn.
accent.
It's like if I try and do an
Right?
It's like,
Like American-
accents
Yeah.
disappear when you start singing as a rule.
Yeah, I guess.
Do I get to the lion woman?
You would have noticed actually when dinner was actually served, just shortly after it actually came out, Soshi Azura came back
Come back
to the dining room.
to the scorpion.
Scorpion. And then just about now, as the singing starts, he leaves again.
He's like, no, I'm alright. Later's. This
Don't
is
mind
not
me.
my jam. Is Tubu around?
Who?
Tubu?
Tubu.
Tubu, right. Tubu isn't... No, not what you see.
We need to throw money at another servant to follow the scorpion.
Yeah, I might actually do that.
Is it 2 boo, 3 boo, 1 boo? Actually, 1 boo is just boo.
Yeah, I realise I overpaid the first one, so if I can do this new guy will be 1 boo. Well, this new one.
All the servants in the room are quite busy right now. With, the dinner.
How's the kitchen
You
look?
said the lion is.
You have a look at the kitchen. Everyone's scurrying. They're preparing dessert.
Ooh.
You said the lion, when she came in, she sat like near the door, right?
Not far from the door yet.
I'm going to poke my head out and see if there's any just servants just milling around out there.
Not really. Everyone seems to be
All hands on deck.
doing a thing. It's important. There's people around.
You're being moduled out of following the
You
scorpion
do,
around.
as you duck your head out, you do see the scorpion, Azuro. He seems to be heading outside.
Alright,
Should
let's leave
I
this up
follow
to the
him?
dice. That means nothing. I don't know why I rolled it.
You get a blank, that'd be so good.
No, I got an opportunity. I'm going to roll. I'm going to follow.
You want to follow? Cool.
Seeing that, then I'll maybe take over and go talk to the lion woman.
Okay.
Okay. Who do you want to go with first?
Me.
Awesome. So,
And
what,
back
you
together.
catch up with him, with Soshi Azuru.
I don't want to catch up. I
Yeah,
want
but
to...
sorry, you find him again.
Yeah.
You lost sight of him for a little bit. You find him. He's out in the gardens.
Excellent.
You see him sort of leaning on a bit of a stone railing type deal. Actually, it'd be wood. Actually, he's on one of those nice little bridges,
Okay.
right? And he's leaning on the edge.
But is it wood or stone?
Wood.
Okay.
I'm one of those on one of those bridges, leaning and looking over into the pool, and there's a couple of koi fish swimming around.
How romantic.
I'm waiting for like cherry blossoms. So.
Yeah.
Knowing from movies, I'm going to wait 10 minutes before I approach him.
Just stare at
Okay.
him for 10 minutes.
No, I'm going to wait 5 minutes.
Okay. So you approach.
Yeah.
Okay.
After 5 minutes.
He says, "Oh, I didn't realise I had company out here."
Oh, my apologies. I did not intend for you to have company. I just came out to get a bit of fresh air.
Oh, yes, I do like the fresh air.
Especially after being so deep in the cups. Have you been drinking tonight?
Oh, I've had a little.
Oh, excellent.
Just as a celebratory drink. It is an occasion.
Right, the wedding. Sorry, I'm here on business.
What business would that be?
Just something to do with a black opal, I'm not entirely sure. What about yourself? Do you know the wedding party?
It says, "Oh, I am acquainted to the bride."
Oh, excellent. Yeah. I know her from her youth.
What?
They've both got misters.
Everyone's fucking everyone.
That's the rule.
No, she's. Oh, no, not from youth. Relatively recently, in fact. But
You spend a bit of time in Kyoto?
Not
She
too
doesn't
much.
anyway. Oh, interesting. So, pleasure brought you to Kyoto.
Yeah, I was passing through, and
Insight check.
sure, yeah, sentiment.
Yep.
God, we'll be really good at sentiment checks.
This is the first time I've made a
After
sentiment
today,
check
we're all
night, so
taking-
I
Oh, really?
I just kind of wanted to make
Okay,
one.
yeah, here you go. Make a sentiment check
Yay.
for me. What ring are we looking at?
As of next session, we all have points in sentiment.
I'll have to-
I think that's probably a good idea.
So, what are you trying to uncover? Whether he's lying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be air.
Okay, I don't know if this makes any difference, but I think actually what I want to go for is uncovering any unspoken truth.
So, lies and omission.
Mhm.
That's fire.
It's 2 anyway. TN?
TN2.
I'm going to use my last void point. That's a success with a strife. I'm going to take the 2 strife and spend the opportunity to do something.
Okay. But you don't succeed, so yeah, you're not sure whether he lies or not.
That- it was
TN2.
two-
You get
two successes, yeah.
Oh, they said 1.
Sorry, 2
No,
successes.
okay. In that case, yeah, he definitely seems to be hiding something.
Okay, I'm going to spend my opportunity to
He's
discern a character's motivations or desires.
Darn tootin'.
Darn tootin'.
It's almost like they designed that intentionally.
Well, read that again. His intentions or desires.
Scholar, discern a character's motivations or desires.
He's thinking with his
Discern character's motivations. Or desires.
I like to get school stuff for sentiment.
He desires.
Shiba.
He desires to perform his duty to the Scorpion clan. That's what's going on in his mind right now.
I have to confess something, my friend.
Oh, really?
I know not much about the Scorpion clan.
Oh. I thought I saw you come in with someone from the Scorpion clan.
Who I met barely a few days ago and who's not, it's honestly the most trustworthy character.
Oh, I see.
Excuse me.
You didn't hear this, bitch. What's it? What did the Scorpion clan desire?
The Scorpion desire many things. We're all parts of a bigger machine.
Well, the Crab clan desire to keep Rokugan safe by managing the wall and the dangers into the Shadowlands. If
And
there
that-
was one thing you had to say the Scorpion clan desire above all else, what would that be?
We wish to protect the interests of the Emperor
Yeah.
against those who would use underhanded means.
By using our own underhanded means.
Yes, that's true.
That
He doesn't
passes
say
by.
that.
There are auspicious signs at this wedding.
Inauspicious.
Inauspicious signs
Right.
at this wedding.
Yeah.
This wedding.
Auspicious is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought auspicious just meant obvious.
I don't know. Maybe.
But anyway, that's all right.
Auspicious is good, inauspicious is bad.
Okay, there we go. There are inauspicious signs at this wedding of a.
Dictionary.com.
Yeah, no, auspicious means favourable.
Okay, there we go. My bad. Of something unfavorable occurring at this wedding. And to be honest with you, again, because I am an honest person,
Is that a stab?
I'm blunt.
No, that is a stab at him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Fuck
Okay.
yeah. Scorpion,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Matseo knows a lot about Scorpion people. A lot of the people he works with on the wall, probably Scorpions.
Yeah.
Didn't you just say you're an honest person?
And I say to him, listen, do you intend on doing anything ill here, or are you simply here as a guest?
Of course I'm here as a guest.
Of course. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Well,
Apart from a crab clan guy interrogating you.
You said that.
I also heard about a flock of cranes being killed. I consider that unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you excuse me, I think I might take a short walk unless there was more you wish to discuss.
I think I might join you in that walk if you don't mind.
He says, "Of course not." And he takes a walk through the grounds.
Excellent.
We'll jump back to you in a sec.
And Matseo just points his hand,
Take a bowl of water with you.
walking hand in hand along the water.
So, you were talking to the lion.
Yes, Maida.
Yes.
I don't know.
So we finished singing and dancing at this point, yeah?
Yes, at this point.
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
just sweat
It was only
pouring
a few
off you.
stanzas.
I've been out with this guy for like 10 minutes talking.
Yep.
So I'll just wander over.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings. Togashi Toshiro.
Oh. Akodo Maeda.
Lovely to meet you. Sort of surrounded by Phoenix and Crane. I've been feeling out of place. Was quite glad to see someone
I feel it's
else.
mostly Crane looking around. The only other Phoenix members other than the bride are the bride's parents.
It's like a giant bird.
I was just standing amongst them.
Yes. This is true.
Nice to see someone. Some other colours.
Yes. We've got quite a bit of a rainbow going on here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have seen some of my companions as well, I imagine.
I have indeed.
Yeah. Strange people.
Also that shifty fellow.
The scorpion.
Which
yes,
one?
with the goatee.
Oh,
It's a very specific look, isn't it?
Well, Maeda hasn't seen Akira as a scorpion.
that's true.
They also don't have a goatee.
Yes. But the other scorpion did see Akira because he walked in when you guys walked in, remember?
Yeah, I walked in as a scorpion and they
Yes.
changed mid-thing.
Remember, he walked past you. That
Yeah.
happened.
Yes, quite. What brings you all this way?
Oh, just to see and celebrate our union.
Oh, you came for the wedding.
Yes.
Oh, how long, we
did
just
you not?
passed through. We were travelling on the road and happened
Oh.
to hear tell of it and
Oh,
thought we'd come
fortunate
and
timing.
investigate. Seems so. For both of us, apparently. We're investigating the strange unpleasantness of yesterday.
Oh,
Today.
yes. I heard someone said something about the shrine.
So the place is horribly haunted by all accounts. Ghosts
Really?
rising up. I don't know.
I had not heard that.
I don't know. I mean, it'd be quite exciting if it was.
I suppose so,
It
yes.
would be much better than, people doing this sort of thing. It's quite horrible. Cranes massacred.
Ugh.
But, this, forgive me. I'm not much in the way of tact, perhaps, but these lands used to belong to your family, your clan?
I believe so, yes. They were. This castle was home to the. And she indicates towards the swords upon the wall. Was home to the. Damasao family.
Yes.
Which was a vassal family to my family.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Must be strange being back within these walls then. No wonder you choose to travel with a Ronin.
Oh, yes, Itzo here has been a dear friend for much longer than he has been a Ronin.
Oh, I see.
And he goes right there.
Yes.
And he's letting the big kids talk.
Yeah. Well, I hope nothing untoward happens to you while you're here. By all accounts, the spirits are quite...
Just threatened this chick?
No. By all accounts, the spirits are up in arms. It's hard to say. The high priest has gone off into the forest somewhere.
Oh, how curious.
A strange man. I suppose any high priest in a highly haunted castle would be, so... But, no, it's... These swords, they were from the earlier decor?
Sorry, I just noticed a detail there.
Can I also notice
That
this?
just unravels the entire last hour of this campaign.
It's like, now we gotta undo it.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, I didn't need to do poetry? Fuck yeah!
Wait, Tasumi is in disguise?
Yes, I believe they're there to sort of remember where this castle came from. The Crane are often a bit sentimental like that.
There's nothing wrong
Just
with
like
that.
this here session. It's
A lot of
sentimental.
So, would that be how you know Tasumi-san? His father was the one who took the castle from her back.
They're not directly her vessel, but she says, yes, I suppose so.
And no hard feelings there.
No. Tatsume Takashi here is
I hear he's quite
a
different
lovely
than his
person
father.
and in my opinion, quite a capable leader.
Quite a generous lover. A, B, C, D.
Good hell. Jeez.
You've had occasion to get to know him well, then, as a person, not just as a political,
Oh, nice. Figure.
What's the word I'm looking for? Not comrade. Someone on equal footing. Takashi knows the word.
Political rival?
I was-
Political,
Colleague.
Colleague.
Okay. She says, I haven't had that much opportunity to...
Marriage.
No, she wouldn't say that. She'd say, I know him more on a personal level than on a business level.
How did you get to meet him?
Oh,
Are your
it's
lands
a long,
near here?
long time ago as when we were younger.
I see.
6 inches long.
That's
Is there anything
the halcyon
else?
days of youth.
Yes, indeed. Is there anything
And
you
can
want to-
I just want to read, like, is she hiding something about how well she knew him or what?
She doesn't seem to be hiding anything. She seems to be implying.
There was a lot
Like-
of heavy implication.
Yeah,
With
but she doesn't seem to be hiding anything.
the bangy.
Maybe.
Yeah. I get that feeling.
And these people, they're like youngish, right?
Yeah, they're not old.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that was kind of the only place I was trying to drag that to was,
Keep
how well do you know him?
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, I'm getting the feeling that she's implying or intimating,
Okay.
possibly.
Well, I think at this point we'll finish off with.
She has seen his. Oh, there's no name for the club. It's just club. She's seen his wakizashi.
His Tetsubo. At this point, we'll return to. So you've been walking, maybe making a little bit of small talk, but mostly silent through
Blink
the
fingers.
night.
And I'm going to give him the opportunity.
You're missing out on dessert right now, by the way.
It's a damn good
Well,
design.
you don't get dessert on the wall.
No, yeah.
I would have no idea what it means. I'm going to give him the opportunity to stab me in the back or do something like that. I'm going to suddenly get distracted and turn away and look like I'm investigating something. We're going to see what he does. If he does anything at all.
He sort of slows his walk but keeps walking.
Okay. I'd go give him enough time to have done something, whether it be run away or stab me in the back and stand up. My apologies. I thought.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you'd stopped there. And as you sort of get back up and look up, you realise you are back at the shrine.
Oh.
A different route than one you'd taken, one that went sort of led outside and around the outside of the grounds. But yeah, it took you maybe another 5 or 10 minutes of walking, but you're back at the shrine.
I'm sorry, my friend. The mess has already been cleaned up. If you were here to investigate that as well.
I'm just here to make another mess.
I just gave him the opportunity.
It was all about placement.
That's
he was
true.
waiting till he got you here.
He needs to stab me and snap my neck in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
And trap
Then
you.
trap
And
you.
trap me.
Stab
It
you,
says-
snap you.
Look,
Oh my god, honesty?
Did you say that?
You'll make him not tell you.
No.
I must confess, I was hoping you would come out here and join me.
You're in there.
I'm in.
He says,
Oh, why was that?
well,
So I could stab you and strangle you.
since I found you were investigating what happened here,
Yes.
I was curious, as one is, and I've been watching you.
Should have
I
Have you
guess.
ever introduced yourself to this guy?
Oh, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. It says, you are a dashing man.
Okay. You're not too bad yourself.
With his goatee. You like the goatee?
Hey!
Sorry.
Hey, listen.
It's shade on goatee.
The goatee, along with all his other.
He has a pointy.
Yeah.
Matseo's the top. It doesn't matter.
He says, I've been admiring you from a distance.
No. From a distance. Perhaps would you prefer to admire me closer?
He says, if you would, allow me. He says, I am Ozuru.
Matseo.
Okay. Is there any way you're going with this? Or do we just fade to black?
I don't know, is there any way
Fade to
you're going
brown?
with this?
Yeah, the bony.
Sort of glad you didn't carry a bowl of water.
I don't think okay. Nothing's
that.
happening tonight. He's just enjoying your company.
Okay.
And then
I
began to
think
burn.
Oh,
we have a lovely night.
Of penetrating.
Yeah, it's fade to brown, not fade to black.
This is a lovely moment. We don't need to include such obscenity.
I think they just talk.
Okay. Cool. I think with that we fade to black as the night passes. Tomorrow is the wedding. Tomorrow, early afternoon. So you guys have a little bit more time. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. My name's been James. These have been Leon, Chad, Kyle, and Leith. If you want to watch more of our L5R videos or anything else we've got on the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you want to get notified when we release more videos, just hit the bell next to it. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.